Welcome back to KikiVlogs. As you can see, we're in the sun. The glasses are black. If I don't have the glasses, I'm blind. So we're gonna deal with it. So today, we're going to be talking about friendships and bad friends, good friends, in between friends. But we'll see how that goes and you'll get to see a little into my life. First of all, I'm going to give the song recommendation first because it fits the whole story. So the song today is a song by Teddyson and Kerwin DuBois, and I love the song too much. So the name of the song is See Them There, and you're all going to hear it in the background of the entire video because it matches the exact moral of this story. So after you watch my video, you can go and listen to the song. Thank you. So we're going to start off with my most recent friendship issue. So I had a very good group of friends. I'm not going to downplay it. I had a very good group of friends, and I thought that they were going to be my friends for at least the next 10 years of my life, to be very honest. And sadly, that ended earlier than I thought. I was friends with them 6 to 7 years now, and yeah, sadly it didn't work. So to be honest, the moral of that friendship was you can't have people close to you, you can't have people that you trust, you can't have people that you literally tell everything about your life, but you always need to know that are these people going to be permanent, and you need to investigate that in your life very early because you're going to find yourself stuck. Because when I lost those friends, like the beginning of this year, like literally the beginning of this year, like was it like 2 weeks into January? Now I literally ended 2020 deleting numbers off my phone because I was like, my friend group is getting smaller. I've learned to trust less people, but these people, sure, they're gonna stay. You see what I say about the senor? So yeah, I was like, sure, these people are gonna stay. And then 2 weeks into January, these people were gone. So it literally always takes like a toll. Obviously, it took me like a month to like really realize and like evaluate what was really going on. And I was honest with myself first to figure out was I the issue, and in some cases I could have said that I was, but majority of the time I could tell that those friends were not telling me their true thoughts about me from the beginning. Well, not from the beginning, but like when the whole thought of not being friends with me anymore came around. So to be honest, you need to find honest people in your life, no matter even if it's honest to the point where it's going to make you sad or it's going to make you upset. But people who are honest, and it's good that they're brutally honest. So I think that it would be better to have friends who are brutally honest and leave at the point where they're brutally honest, rather than stay and be brutally honest behind closed doors until it gets to the point where it's eating them alive. So the moral of the story is that you find your group of people, and or maybe your 1, 2, 3 people, and the stronger that you build that relationship and the more that you'll go through, you try your best to always evaluate your friendship at every single level, so that at the end of the day you know that that's a strong person in your friendship. So for me, my strong people is Jadil, Kamisha, and Chloe, and for sure they're the strongest. And then I have Leanne, Angel, Kate, Caitlin, and then I have my church group, and that's literally where I stick for now. and I'm trying my best to stick to it. It's not that I don't have friends, I do, but those are the people that I would truthfully confide my life to. My next friend group experience that really gave me a little shaking was when I was in primary school. I had a very good group of friends, and there's still a good group of friends. I don't necessarily talk to all of them anymore, but they're a good group of friends. Yo, my cousin, their friend is super downstairs. I don't understand what group is. See what you doing? But they were a good set of people, and I really love them. Still do, from the bottom of my heart. They were amazing. But it got to a point in grade 4 where I was not the cup of tea of my group. Okay, most of my friends were more financially stable. They were looking the best when it was dressed down, all of those things. And I feel personally that all of that did make an impact on my friend group, but it got to a point where I got bullied for my size, for being poor, and anything like that. So yeah, it wasn't fixed, but it was fixed. And I went into grade 5 not really having friends, but I still had good friends like Tanasha and Rennie. Shout out to y'all. And I started to rebuild my friend group. I started to... It looks so dark. Sorry. Grade 6, I had a completely different friend group, and they were amazing. So that was Fabio, Ty, Amertha, Tanasha, and some other people. Some other people don't need to be mentioned because I'm not friends with them anymore. But yes, so that was a really good friend group. I was really happy with that grade 6 group. And then we go into the story that I already told with my convent friends. So the moral of that story, or well, the ending of the story, was that I ended up becoming friends again with one of the people from the grade 4 situation, and we got past it. A lot of my friends from the first story couldn't understand that, but we got past it. And I saw it as a growing experience and a maturing experience. So I never held it against anyone who bullied me because that's unnecessary. I've gotten to the place where I love myself. I'm confident, not completely, but I'm confident. I have self-love and everything is fine. But a lot of people couldn't understand how could I move from a situation where I was bullied by someone, and someone who literally tore me down, to me becoming friends with the person again. And in my mind, I'm like, you don't need to understand it. It's my personal growth and my personal forgiving and everything like that. So, but the moral of that story is that someone might do you things many years ago, and now they are a better person, or they show to be more mature, and it's up to you to give that person a second chance if you choose to. But if you don't, that is completely fine. And I think I have one final story. It also comes from a set of friends from secondary school, but those are friends I'm never going to return to, and that is also understandable. So, have you ever been in a situation where you have friends that lie, and they lie a lot, and their lies are unbearable to the point where it starts to impact everything that they choose to do or anything that is surrounded around you all? So the moral of that story is that if your friendship was built on a lie in the beginning and you find out that it was built on a lie, cut it off. Or find out the truth and get the person to admit that they were lying, so that the friendship can be refreshed and built off the lie. But if it's built on the lie, the person know that you know that they're lying, and they still continuing to lie and continue the friendship on a lie, break that. That make it no sense. Do that to yourself. To summarize everything, I no longer have friends, which I don't see as a disadvantage. I've gotten to the point where my phone is quiet and I have people who boost me. I truthfully believe that after I lost everyone who I considered a friend, or everyone who was not as close to me, that a lot of doors to opportunities have opened, and I'm not going to say that people were preying on my downfall, but if you look at the statistics, it seems that way. I'm not saying that it was anybody that I told a story about, because as people say, I have a lot of friends, but as I dropped off a lot of people from 2020 into like January, I have seen a lot of doors of opportunities open up to me, and that has been an amazing experience. I have the opportunity to go to school this year when that wasn't able to work last year. I have the opportunity of having a job right now, which is stressful but amazing, that I get to have money on my own and to be able to experience the work world. I also have the opportunity to the point where my mental processing of being my own person and having my own ideas and everything has gotten so much better. My self-love, my self-growth and maturity has also been amazing. The only downfall to all of these stories on my life right now is that I find myself not opening myself to experience new friends or new groups or anything like that. But am I bothered about it? No. I have time to make friends if the Lord permits me, obviously. I have time to experience more people. For now, I don't need to experience people. I love everyone who has ever made an impact on my life, even if it was bad, good, whatever. But people are always here for a season, and for many of the people in my life, their season has ended. Let me see this and making me sweet. People in my life, their season has ended. I thank them for being in the season. They made the season amazing. But now it's time for me to have my own season, and my own season does not include a lot of people. Not at all, actually. Thanks also goes out to everyone who is in my life and who I consider my close friends, my besties. Y'all are helping me through a lot, even if you don't know it, and I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, this video was just to get a lot of things off my chest personally, because I've been keeping a lot inside and I needed to get that out, because it's good for your mental health to talk to someone, even if it's you talking to yourself on a camera. So just thanks for everyone who's been in my life from me moving to St. Lucia to now, because y'all have all made an impact. Or according to Aaliyah, just do this and like just draw the other side. Bye.